guys, this is Ed, and welcome back to another edition of Bagel and Booze. Last week we did pumpkin spice latte, much to my chagrin, or I guess surprise, I should say. Chagrin would be bad, but surprise, it was not too bad. I expected, as said many times on that episode, I expected it was going to be like hot garbage, tasting like candles. So this drink that we're going to be ending up sampling out today, it's come to me from several people that they've really enjoyed this. It's in that coffee realm. None of us can figure out why it's got the popularity that it does, why this beer manufacturer decided we're going to take a complete left turn and we're going to throw out and we're going to do freaking hard coffee. They've also done outside the hard coffee. They're going to do what we're sampling out today. And, I guess, I don't know if it comes from the revival that this brewery has seen in recent years. It's an old brewery.
We have no idea at all. Just tell us, you monster.
Might as well just fire up the beer can, let you see what it is, and, we'll go from there. But, so what we got is we've got Pabst Blue Ribbon. My can's sweating a little bit there because it's a little humid or whatever today because it's fall, but it's almost 80 degrees out. But we got Pabst Blue Ribbon Hard Cold Brew. Don't know why Pabst, like I said, decided they needed to do this, but they did. People seem to rave about this. So with last week's latte thing, we're going to try and delve into an actual hard coffee, hard brew, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to see how it is. Remember, I am not a coffee drinker, so my mileage is going to vary. We'll see how it stacks up against the latte, which was obviously a lot creamy. From what I can see from this is not as creamy as that was, but we're going to fire up, we're going to try it. But Pabst, it's a company that's been around since, I don't know what, the 1840s, somewhere around there, mid 1840s, I think. And, so over 100, 150, I can't do my math correctly, years of existence, they decided, hey, we're getting out of beer and we're going to start, making seltzers, which they did, their hard seltzers, and now they got some hard coffee that they've got coming in. And I guess, it's not a bagel and booze. I know last week we didn't have one, but it's not a bagel and booze unless I get my, the more you know moment. So the more you know moment on this one is Pabst, the blue ribbon here that they've got on their bottles, their cans, whatever you want to call it with that. It actually comes out from the marketing ploy that they had back in the day from the award that they won back, and gotta try to remember this. I did have to write it down because it's a little hard to remember, but it was an award that they won in 1893 for America's Best Beer at the World Columbian Exposition. And what that World Columbian Exposition is, no, it wasn't something that took place in South America, but it was actually a World's Fair held in Chicago for, surprise, surprise, the 400th anniversary of Christopher Columbus. Granted, it's 1492. They're celebrating this in 1893, but whatever. We're not going to hold against them. But extra little tidbit, that's why the blue ribbon is sitting on Pabst cans, bottles, and all their other stuff. But, so, we're going to go ahead, get this guy open. We're going to try it. We'll give my impressions, and we'll see how it is. So, this one, I guess, in retrospect to the one from last week, I don't know, I guess a little more afraid of this one. I don't know, just straight up carb. I'm expecting it's like cold, dark, black coffee type stuff. Again, not a coffee drinker, so this could be difficult for me. So, stick around. Let's get this guy opened up, and we'll get her poured, and then we'll get her taste test on.
I drink, and I know things.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead, get this guy opened up, and we're going to get it cracked. Oh, holy crap. That coffee just come barreling out as soon as I crack this thing. I just get straight up coffee smell for this thing. just smack dab right up in your face. No masking it, no nothing. So let's go ahead and get this guy poured. And put it back out. Oh God. Yeah. There we go. That thing is dark. It is not see-through. Can't get my can lined up. So you can see it masks anything there. There's no light coming through that thing. That stuff is dark. Like I said, that coffee smell came right out of the can and just nailed me right in the face, in the nose. So me as not the coffee drinker, it just I'm doubling down on the fact that this is going to be a little brutal for me in comparison to the pumpkin spice latte experience of last week. So let's go ahead. We're gonna grab it. Place that in our can over there. Get our little fun center. Man, even still open, I can't more. I just the coffee just hits you right in the face. Even sitting here with the glass all the way down, down some. So we're gonna go ahead, try it, and it just reeks of coffee. Just no sweetness, no nothing. Just you could see it there. It is just like straight black coffee. So we'll try. I know my camera's messing up for what it's trying to focus in on. So bottoms up and let's try it. Oh,
Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee.
okay. Like I said, me as a coffee drinker, I taste. There's no alcohol that I'm tasting right off of this bat. It just tastes to me like straight up coffee. Hopefully I can finish this down. Oh, a little tough for me. So, not bad. Actually, it's not too bad right now. The initial hit just kind of walloped me. But it's growing on me. There's not really much to say off of this. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess last week we got, all the other kind of flavors and stuff that came in. They're not hiding anything on here. This thing is straight up as it says. They're not masking anything. There's no fancy flavors to it. I'm going to go out and say, if you are a coffee drinker, fan of coffee, love the stuff, this crap's right up your alley. I know I'm using crap, but I guess in the grand scheme of things, it is what it is. It's on its face value. I guess I was expecting something different with everything else that I've had, when it comes to coffee and alcohol. They mash some other type of flavors in it, throw some stuff, creamy, chocolate, fruits, what have you. This Pabst ain't kidding. They took the friggin' gloves off and they're throwing it down and said, F you, and here's your coffee. It's a perfect thing, I guess, to drink for breakfast. Nobody's going to know. You pour this into a mug, nobody's going to know. Doesn't even, I don't even get a whiff or reek of alcohol like you do on some stuff. It works. Okay, so you might notice my hard coffee, cold carb brew, whatever that is, hard cold brew, isn't as dark, isn't as black as it was before. No, I'm not getting better lighting in here. I had a cheap out, and I guess mixed it up some, put some cream and sugar to give it some sweetness to it. So let's try it now. We'll go ahead, and now that I doctored it up, man, still got that like coming in off of the just the coffee smell. Just even when it's sat here for a little bit and mixed it up and even mixed some stuff into it, it's still got that hit. It just boom right in your face. So let's try it mixed up. Get the, obviously a little more sweet. I can smell my sugar, smell the cream in there. It's better. Um, yeah. Um, that takes a little bit of the edge off for me. So, you know, I guess I got to rate this bad boy as we rate everything. So, I guess in the grand scheme of things, you know, I'm trying to figure where we place it because it's not traditional beer on anything. You know, how do I rate it against other stuff? Because it's definitely is in its own category off of this. Because it's not a beer, it's not a seltzer. It's I think even Pabst on their website, they got beer and they got a not beer section. This obviously is down in the not beer section. So, I guess we'll figure out, for what we're going to do for rating. I don't know. I guess we'll throw it right in the middle. I'm going to give it. We're going to give it a 3, just right kind of in the middle, smack in the middle, on our wonderful scale of 1 to 5. Americans are great for measuring everything but on whatever they're supposed to. So we'll give it a 3. Again, like I said, it's there. You drink the stuff. You're in that family of everything. It's something you could sneak away with drinking at the breakfast table. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to figure it out. I guess they'll figure it out when you have a couple of these and then you're kind of half soldered in the head. Normally, obviously, I would finish out, but I'm sorry. I can't bring myself to finish it for, whatever reason. Again, I think just the overwhelming coffee. I dumbed it down, mixed in some of the other stuff, but so that's kind of done. I'm definitely done. We're done. Peace out. I thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you for another edition of Bagel and Booze. Thanks, guys.